quantity, no? Both magnitude and direction. So, a phasor diagram is used to show the phase relationships between two or more sine waves having the same frequency. No? So, ito yung diagram na pinapakita yung relationships ng dalawa or higit pa na sine waves na mayroong pare-parehas na frequency. Okay, so makikita natin sa diagram. So, kung susuriin natin maigi, after time, yung t, seconds, no? The vector OA, so makikita natin dito yung O, yung origin, hanggang dito sa A, no? Ito yung sa vector, as turned through an angle of omega t. So, asan ba yung omega t? Ito, yung nasa gitna na to. No? If the line BC is constructed perpendicular to OA as shown. So then, sine omega t is equal to BC over OB. And BC is equal to OB omega t. Okay? So, ayan yung representation ng sine wave. No? Wave, yung ating waveform. No? So, ito, pagka na-reach niya itong 90 degrees, so, ito, equivalent niya is pi over 2. Pag nakaka-half na naman yung semicircle, or yung curve, no? Half cycle, ito yung pi. No? Which is equivalent to 180 degrees. Ito naman yung 270 degrees, 3 pi over 2, and 360 is equivalent to 2 pi. No? So, if all such vertical components are projected onto graph of y against angle of omega t in radians, a sine curve result of maximum value OA. Any quantity which varies sinusoidally can thus represented as a phasor. So, a sine curve may not always start at 0 degrees. To show this is a periodic function is represented by y is equal to sine quantity omega t plus or minus p. So where p is the phase or angle difference compared with y is equal to sine omega t. So in the figure 1, ayan, makikita natin yung figure 1. Yung y sub 2 is equal to sine quantity omega t. No? Ayan. Kita naman natin to, no? Plus p. So, starts p, radian, earlier than y sub 1. No? Yung p radian niya, so mas mabilis siya, no? Compared dito sa y sub 1 is equal to sine omega t. And is said to lead y sub 1 by p radians, phasors, y sub 1 and y sub 2 are shown in figure 2. Ayan. Ito yung ating phasor na tinatawag, no? Okay, so ito yung ating sine wave representation. So ito naman yung ating phasor diagram tinatawag. No? Excuse me. So, as shown in figure 2, at the time when t is equivalent to 0. So, ito yung equivalent phasor diagram niya nitong graphical representation ng ating sine wave. No? So, yung y sub 1 is equivalent to sine omega t. And yung y sub 2 is equivalent to sine quantity omega t plus p. Okay? So, ito yung P niya, yung nakikita natin yung P na yan, merong sa pagitan ng unang wave, no? Yung ating Y2. Pangalawa, yung Y2, ano? Y sub 2. Okay, so adapt ko lang yung papasok. Akala ko may klase ka, Mr. Soborniso. Ayan.
Sir, pinagsabay ko na lang.
Ayan. Magaling ka pala magsabay, ano? Sanay na sanay kang pinagsasabay, ah. Okay, so in figure 3, kita natin, y sub 4 is equal to sine quantity omega t minus p. Okay, starts p radians later than y sub 3. So, is equivalent to sine omega t and is thus said to log y sub 3 by p radians. No? So, phasor y3, y sub 3 and y sub 4 shown in figure 4 at the time when t is equivalent to 0. No? So, makikita natin yung sa una, siya, ano? Ganito yung equivalent niya, no? Yung y1 niya nandito sa baba and yung y sub 2 niya nandito sa taas. Samantalang dito, y sub 3 niya nandito pa rin because yung y sub 4 leads y sub 3 by p radians. No? So, kaya yung pag nauna, sabi nga, yung y sub 3, before niya ma-reach yung kanyang maximum, no, nauuna yung nag-lead siya sa y sub 4 by p radians. Okay? So, accept ko lang ulit itong pasok mo to. Pasok na ba yan? Okay. So, nakikita pa rin ba? Ayan. So, given the general sinusoidal voltage, B, is equal to maximum value sine quantity omega t plus or minus P. So, ayan yung ating general sinusoidal voltage equation, no? So, then, yung amplitude natin or maximum value is equivalent to Bm. So, ito yon. Yung nakikita natin itong B sub M na to, ito yung ating tinatawag na maximum value. No? Tandaan nyo yan, ha? So, yung ating peak-to-peak value naman is equivalent to 2 multiplied by maximum value. And yung ating angular velocity, equivalent to omega rad over seconds. Or ito yung time natin, no? So, periodic time, t is equivalent to 2 pi over omega seconds, no? And yung frequency, omega over 2 pi hertz, since omega is equivalent to 2 pi f. No? Tatandaan yan, yung mga equivalent na yan. So, pag ginanap sa problem, so alam nyo kagad isolve yung ating, yung hinihingi sa problem. No? And yung P natin is equivalent to angle lag or lead compared with B is equivalent to Bm sine omega t. Okay? So, let us have an example. So, an alternating voltage is given by V is equal to 282.8 sine 314 t volts. So, find the RMS voltage, and B, the frequency, and C, the instantaneous value of voltage when T is equivalent to 4. Okay, so una nating hanapin is the RMS voltage or the root mean square. Ayan. So, paano natin kukunin yan? Okay, so the general expression for an alternating voltage is excuse me, V is equal to maximum value sine quantity omega t plus or minus P. No? So, paano ba natin kukunin yung RMS voltage? So, ano ba yung maximum value? Di ba? Equivalent siya sa peak voltage, yung pinaka peak niya, pinakamataas niya na reach, no? So, ano ba yung formula ng RMS voltage pagkuha? So, hence, the RMS voltage, so meron na tayong maximum value which is the 282.8, di ba? From the expression Bm sine quantity omega t plus or minus P. No? So, yung Bm natin, ito yun, no? Or yung ating maximum value. No? So, pagkuha niya, so 0.707 multiply by maximum value. No? So, ilan? Ilan yung ating RMS voltage? Oh, wala sumasagot ah. O, natutulog na yata kayo. Okay, so the answer is 200 volts. Okay, so yung B, angular velocity. So since omega is equal to 314 rad per seconds. So sa pagkuha niya, ito yung equivalent ng ating 2 pi f. No? So ang hinahanap is the frequency. No? So manipulate lang natin. Divide both sides by 2 pi, no? And then maka-cancel out sa F. So 314 over 2 pi is equivalent to 50 hertz, no? So meron nakuha na natin yung letter B, the frequency, and the letter C. So ang hinahanap is the instantaneous voltage value of voltage when T is equivalent to 4 milliseconds. No? So, from the expression, syempre, given na yung ating time. No? So, yung B natin is equal to 282.8 sine 314 multiplied by 4 milliseconds or 4 times 10 raised to negative 3. No? So, ilan? So, V is equal to 282.8 sine 1.256. And our instantaneous value of voltage is equal to 268.9 volts. Okay? So, yun lang. Any question?
Sir, ano naman?
So, naintindihan naman. Naintindihan ba? Sigurado kayo, wala na kayong tanong.
So, mga region po ba yan?
Oo.
Okay, thank you po.
Okay. So, wala nang
Sa lahat po nung sir na ginawa niyo na yun, regions po lahat.
Oo.
Okay po.
Okay, so wala nang tanong. Okay, wala na talagang tanong, ha? Ayan. So, note, 1.256 radians is equivalent to 1.256 multiplied by 180 degrees over pi. So, equal siya sa 71.96 or 71 degrees and 58 minutes. Okay, so hence the voltage V or instantaneous value of voltage is equal to 282.8 sine 71 degrees and 58 minutes is equal to 268.9 volts. Okay, so may mga pumapasok pa. Anong oras na? Ayan. Okay, naintindihan naman? Walang tanong? Okay, kung wala nang tanong, ayan. Quiz naman tayo. Naintindihan na eh. Ayan. Sige. So, an alternating voltage is given by V is equal to 75 sine 200 pi t minus 0.25 volts. So, find the amplitude, the peak-to-peak value, the RMS value, the periodic time, the frequency, and the phase angle in degrees and minutes relative to 75 sine 200 pi t. Okay? Okay, sige, pwede na mag-start.